How you doing, and welcome to another episode of Collecting with Rob. So today I'm excited to show you, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween to you. I'm excited to show you my new spooky Halloween horror collection video. You haven't seen some of my Halloween horror items. I'm not a big horror collection guy. I'm not big on horror, the genre, but there are some stuff that I really enjoy. Like I love Walking Dead. I've recently got into Buffy, and some other stuff so. There are some stuff that I do like of horror. It's definitely not my biggest collection by any means, but I do got some cool stuff. So let's show you what we got. I'll show you my collection right now. So we'll start off with Elvira. Everybody needs an Elvira in their collection, of course, especially if you like horror. This one, again, you got Elvira with the inscription "Mistress of the Dark." So that's one of my Elvira collections. One in my collection. That's pretty cool photo. Nice photo. 11 by 14. Another Elvira that I got that you've probably seen sometimes in my background is I got this Elvira Funko Pop. Hot Topic exclusive. Very cool item. So that's Elvira. You know, absolute legend in the horror scene and Halloween. So, very cool. Next I'm going to show you what I have here this is Neve Campbell. I won in a mystery box from Autograph Alliance. This is from Scream. So very cool. You've probably seen her not only in Scream, but a big part of Party of Five. A very big 90s icon. So very cool. Neve Campbell from Scream. Walking Dead wise, so I love Walking Dead. Probably one of my favorite shows when it first started. I never stopped, I just couldn't stop watching it. It was great. Up until, spoiler alert, when Rick kind of left, he kind of got taken out. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, in case you're not up to it, but when he kind of left the show, I kind of fell off of it. I heard it's getting good again, so I want to get back into it. Eventually I will try to complete the series. I think it's in their last season right now. So here, this is from when I met at Terrificon in Connecticut, Michael Cudlitz, who plays Abraham, one of my favorite characters. He took a photo with me at the time, and he signed this for me. He inscribed it to me, Rob. I believe what he wrote. He wrote thank you, and he wrote his signature. Abraham, one of the coolest characters actually in The Walking Dead. So very, very cool. Okay, moving on. So you've probably seen a video from about a couple of months ago. I met Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. But if you don't know, he also plays, he has a pretty cool horror movie called Strangeland, where he plays a character called Captain Howdy, which is based off of one of his songs. So when I met him, I got him to sign some cool stuff for me. So here's one thing that he signed for me. Strangeland. Dee Snider. I mean, you've probably seen, if you're into horror, you've probably seen this movie. Really cool movie. And Dee Snider, absolute legend. So it's really cool to have him on this. There's not much stuff available of him from that movie. Most of the stuff is, on Twisted Sister albums or his, records, CDs, things like that. But rarely do you see from Strangeland. I also got him to sign a comic, Fangoria from Strangeland. So this is cool. Again, Captain Howdy. And then I got him to sign this DVD of the movie where he wrote Captain Howdy Lives. He inscribed that for me. That was really awesome. Moving on. I don't know if you can call this show really horror, but there's definitely horror themes to it. I really enjoyed the first couple of seasons, then it really fell off. But the first couple of seasons were really good. And definitely is a horror aspect to it if you haven't seen it. Riverdale. This is Madeline Pesh. Okay, plays Cheryl Blossom. Based on the Archie comics, but it's a very dark, pretty much it's a dark version of the Archie comics. It's like a new wave, you would say. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool show, especially the first couple of seasons. And then that is Lily Reinhart, who plays Betty. So that's pretty cool. From the series Shudder, from the Shudder. It's almost like Netflix, but it's for horror. They have a show now called they have a new Creep Show. And this is Hannah Fierman, JSA authenticated. Pretty cool. Now we get into one of the hardest autographs in the world. You see him on the mask right now. Let's take it off. Ari Lehman. That's a joke, of course. He is actually well known to be one of the easiest autographs to get. He pretty much signs everything. First Jason. Here's another, like a newspaper. Pretty cool. Summer Camp Murder. Again, Jason 1. Okay. We have another one right here where he signed a Friday the 13th poster. Mini poster. Pretty cool. Moving on. Lisa Loring, who plays Wednesday Addams, the original Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family. I got a couple of these. Got this one where she wrote it really big with the inscription, and then I have another one this is from the OC Mystery Box, PSA Witnessed. So we got two of her. Not bad, pretty cool. Addams Family, again, an iconic TV show. I want to get Christina Ricci eventually, Addams Family as well, or something with Casper, which is not hard to get. She signs a lot of stuff, I know. Moving on, this show was a little, I would say just a little bit before my time. But I've been recently watching it and catching up. I love the show. I can see now definitely where the hype was back in the day. It's a great show. And I love the character. Buffy. Sarah Michelle Gellar is awesome in it. One of the first badass female characters. Signed it right there. Beckett authenticated. Basically a mini poster. Absolutely love this. This is probably one of my favorite pieces from my horror collection. Just looks really nice, and the signature is really nice in silver. Moving on, at a Comic-Con that I went to, I was able to pick up this graded CGC comic, Walking Dead variant number 1, signed by Julian Totino Tedesco, who does like a lot of cover art for a lot of different comic books. This one is specifically, again, from Walking Dead. Graded 9.6. Really cool. Okay, moving on. I have this that I picked up from her website, Kimberly J. Brown, Halloween Town. Again, an iconic 90s movie. So if you are a 90s kid, you probably watch this every single year on Halloween. Halloween Town. Had Debbie Reynolds in it as well. And she did inscribe for me, being normal is vastly overrated, which is a big, it's a big quote in the movie. It's a really cool mini poster, Halloween Town. Very cool item to add to any collection for Halloween. Now we got this signed Michael Myers with inscription, Halloween 1978, Funko Pop. Very cool. Now, like I said, I'm not a big horror guy, but I love the Halloween movies. I mean, who doesn't? With Jamie Lee Curtis, you got Nick Castle, Carpenter. You got a lot of main character, icons in these movies. So that's a cool Funko. Moving on, again, here's another Walking Dead. Norman Reedus plays Daryl Dixon. Again, this was one in a mystery box from Autograph Alliance. This is very cool. He's killing a bunch of walkers. He's one of the only original characters that's actually still in the show, and probably, you would say he was probably the most iconic next to Andrew Lincoln and if you want to say Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but he's the only one that's been in it from the beginning. So very cool character, definitely an autograph that needs to be in anyone's collection if you love The Walking Dead. Okay, moving on, we got Danny Elfman. Now, if you see Nightmare Before Christmas, you could say it's a Christmas movie, you could say it's a Halloween movie. It's a little bit of both. That's why it's called The Nightmare Before Christmas. So here we go. We got a Jack Skellington. This is from an OC mystery box. Danny Elfman. And he's dressed up as Santa Claus. Again, this is another iconic movie that you can watch every Christmas, every Halloween, twice a year. Big iconic movie. Now, this piece, Stranger Things, is one of my favorite shows on Netflix. Next to Cobra Kai, it's probably my second favorite. This is very cool. One of them I won. I framed it together myself. Nothing crazy, just a shadow box. We got Millie Bobby Brown, the jacket of 11. You remember from the first season. And then underneath I put a photo that I got from, I believe this was from Zobi. The other one is an autograph from Autograph City auction. I put them together. We got Millie Bobby Brown, pretty much from season 1. Again, 11, she wrote on both, inscribed. Very cool, Stranger Things. So basically that's my horror collection. Again, one of my smaller collections, but I do got some cool stuff. Definitely not my favorite genre by any means, but there's definitely some movies and shows that I absolutely love. I want to add some Hocus Pocus stuff. That's a movie I grew up with as well. Definitely need to add a bunch of stuff from that. But thank you. If you liked what you watched and you want to see more collection videos of different genres that I got some cool stuff. Just hit the subscribe button and you'll see some more stuff coming. And as always, happy Halloween and happy collecting.